So their marks fell off, and you know that whatever identity they were trying to display is a facade. It was false. It actually wasn't who they really were. Now you can see better and you know better. Please, I want you to act on that information, on that current knowledge you have of this person. Please do not gaslight yourself into thinking, oh, but probably there was an error. Probably this is the. I mean, this is not who you used to be, and it's only happened. Maybe just give them grace and all that. No, the marks fell off. Please take it as that. The marks fell off. That is who they really are. It's not difficult times that cause it. That is who they are. Please act on that information. I beg of you. And this is why I always say this, that a particular person can have different personalities with different people. I remember when I was in school, there was this younger colleague that was complaining to me how I met her in the library, and funny enough, she was actually my namesake, right? And we just got talking, and she was telling me how difficult it has been for her. That department is crazy, I promise you. So I was like, oh, you could go to this particular lecturer. When I was actually deeply in this mess that you are in, this was the person that actually encouraged me, that did spoke life into me and all that, gave me certain guidance and all. And to be honest, this same person, this same lecturer I'm talking about, also did the same for various students that I know of that actually share the same story as mine. And she was like, no, this girl, she was like, no. I was like, oh, why? She was like, when she actually went to him, her encounter with him wasn't very nice. Three encounter. I was like, oh, was it just one? She was like, I think she said three or more than three. And yeah, it was angry, it was shouting, and she doesn't know why. It that she was not like, am I ugly? I'm like, no, and truly she's beautiful. She has a slim body, body is T model kind of body type. She's actually beautiful. I'm like, no, you're beautiful. I've been admiring your flat tummy. I wish you can borrow me. And she was like, because she doesn't understand why it was always harsh towards her. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I had to actually, and I am very glad that I've always understood that a person can be different thing to different people. So it's just, that's how certain people are. They just camouflage depending on whoever it is. That's why I always tell you, also stay wicked, stay mean. What I mean by stay wicked, stay mean. Stand on boundaries. Boundaries protect you. And anybody that tells you, oh, you're doing too much, it's just a lot, you're just a lot, it's because you're not giving them grace to cause you harm or to hurt you. And they're looking for that grace to do so. And now you're not giving them the chance, so they try to belittle you to make you, go down low on your boundaries. But please don't. People, you know, I'm not talking about this man in person, but now people behave differently to different people. If somebody that is behaving, treating you like trash is not treating the next person like that, because the next person is not giving that audience. It's smart. So she told me about that. I'm like, I'm sorry, I do not know who to advise you to go to, because this was my go-to person. She was like, it's okay. Talking to you was a relief. I was like, if that's the case, please, you can talk to me anytime. I may only be, offer my ears and my time to you, and all. I may not be able to offer you other things, but I mean, it is what it is. And she was cool with that, right? So please, when you see, now I'm not saying this person is a totally bad person. I only heard a side of the story, right? I only heard a part of it. I mean, I don't know what must have transpired between both of them also, but I will not be like, oh, I have not heard from the next person too. And I had a different experience with him, but I still do understand that a person can be different personalities to different people, right? So my point is this: now that the marks has fallen off, believe them. Just know that it is a max. What is a max? Do you not know what the max is? It's like a covering. This is me, and then I put on a max, and then I'm something else. I mean, I'm something else. I am another identity, but this is a real me, right? Just like a covering, but it has fallen off. Now you can see clearly. Oh, this train. It's not easier to live close to a train station, to live around. The airport is crazy. But then again, we go. So please, when you see when when there's a revelation of this who this person truly is, when the mask falls off, I want you to always, I know you're a kind person, I know you're a nice person, you want to give people grace, but please do not. And even if you're going to give grace, please from a distance, don't associate yourself with that person again. And if you ever had a situation where trusted somebody so much, you actually was transparent with this person and all, and this is how they pay you back in in a negative light, I do not want you to shame yourself. And people do not even help. They always shame the victim. Hey, you should have known better. You should have done it this way. You should have done that. Excusez-moi. How do you guys leave the victim? How do you guys make the villain leave the villain and make him feel like him or her feel that they are smart, they are wise, and the victim is foolish? No, the villain should always be held responsible. This person actually gave you a different identity of who they initially were, and it is not your fault to believe so, because you're a good person. You were like, okay, this is how those people, if I were in this situation, and you expected the same, because I was transparent enough with you should be transparent to me also. But no, that was not the case, and now they're trying to shame you. Please don't take that shame. It's not yours to bear. It's not your cross to carry. The shame is on the villain. The villain is a fool, not you. So don't be justified by like, I was a fool, oh, I was stupid, I should have known better, I should have done this. Nah, it's not your fault, and I'm telling you for free. It's not, because the truth is, it's not your fault. So don't wear shame. Stop wearing. I don't know why they always wear victims bag of shame. Please do not wear shame. Do not wear sadness. Do not wear depression. It is not for you. It is for the villain. It is not your cross to bear. You were honest, you were plain, right? Now that you have seen the marks, my point is this: do not be kind enough to give grace and welcome that person just like that into your life. No, they might kill you. What they did to you cost you a lot of mentors. It took you a lot of time to process whatever it was. You were hurt, you were betrayed. So why would you want to bring them close again? So it's flight. Now, even if you want to give grace this time, please give grace from afar. Yeah, from afar, and you have every right to. Please. Yeah. So, bye.